Hello viewers and welcome to your very own Tech and More. So this video is a part of the playlist that is Sales Cloud Concepts to Know as a Functional Consultant. You could be a product owner, you could be a business analyst, you could be a quality analyst, you could be a customer using Salesforce. If you're someone getting to know Salesforce and understanding the Sales Cloud specifically, which is the most famous cloud FYI in Salesforce, this could be your one-stop destination wherein we talk about all the different concepts. Um the introduction, of course, the lead management, account and contact management, opportunity management, product management. And in this video, we're going to talk about campaign management. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, please go ahead and have a look at them. So without wasting any more time, let's start. Campaign management is basically, we're going to first have a look at what campaigns in general are, number one. Then we're going to have a look at what campaigns mean about in Salesforce and then so on. So first of all, what campaigns in actuality are. So you might have seen that or I'm not sure if you have or not. This word is quite famous, wherein it says that particular organization is running a campaign. It could, and some political parties run their campaigns. So what are campaigns? All in all, a campaign is a strategic series of coordinated activities designed to promote a specific product, service, or brand with a defined goal in mind. So let's say an organization is going to come up with a new product. Let's say Apple is going to come up with a new iPhone. They're going to launch a campaign to aware everyone. Then there could be email marketing that says that we have launched this new product or we have launched this new service. So if you're interested, you can go ahead with it. Then product launch, we discussed about the iPhone example. Then brand awareness, that if there's a brand which is already there or maybe a new brand is upcoming. So all in all, when you create a noise at a very, very wide level that about something, that is what is termed as a campaign. Now, what is the ultimate target of a campaign? What is the ultimate goal of a campaign? To gather more customers, to fetch more opportunities for you, to fetch more leads and then opportunities and so on. So how do you handle all of that? How do you fetch out all of that in Salesforce is what campaign management is all about. So let's have a look at the definition, then we'll go to the DevOps. So in Salesforce, a campaign is a way to track and manage marketing and sales initiatives that we spoke about. So all in all, the how you how the concept of campaign has been implemented in Salesforce and how you can use its automations and fields and objects and everything to uh, sort of store data, create data, and everything for campaigns is what we'll cover in this video. It's a Salesforce object that helps group marketing efforts and related leads and contacts, enabling you to understand the impact of those efforts on your business. Let's go and have a look at the campaign first. I'm in the dev org here. Usually you might not find the campaign word or the campaign object here in the tabs or in the standards one. So you click on the app launcher, these 9 dots that we see, we call it as a app launcher. This is something that you should know by now. So I'll search for the campaign words here. Let me go and put myself first of all here, and let me go and click on the new button. So first of all, we're going to have a look at all the standard fields which are there in a campaign, which are of course mentioned in the document here, but I'll give you a better idea from here. Campaign name, of course, you have to have a unique name identified or provided to a campaign. Then whether it's active or not. What is the type of that particular campaign? That is it a conference? Is it a webinar? Is it a trade show and so on? Then when does it start? When does it end? And what is the expected revenue in the campaign? That is, how much money are you expecting to raise using this campaign? Then, of course, when you are going to run a campaign, you're going to run the advertisements and a lot of other things. So, what is the budgeted cost? And then, what is the actual cost, which, of course, a lot of times is more. Then, what is the expected response? That if you send out this email, for example, or if you send out start this webinar to 100 people, how many people are you expecting to revert to? Then numbers sent in campaign is more about the absolute numbers. And then if there is a parent campaign, then you talk about that. And of course, then the last field is description. This is something that if you want to add any notes or anything, that becomes a description. Now, before I create a campaign, I am going to first talk about maybe for what perspective am I creating a campaign. So uh, let me first go here and let me. So yeah, cool. So we have, if you have referred to the previous videos, we talk about this particular dev instance or this particular dev org instance as a company which provides raw materials to construction organizations, right? So we spoke about that we have some solar panels that we have to offer. So I'm going to schedule a webinar around my solar panel and give information to a lot of our potential clients. So that is why this campaign is being created. So I'm going to name this as solar panels campaign, right? I'm going to mark it as active. Let me zoom this a little bit so you see it easily. I have this type, the standard pick list values already mentioned here. Mine is going to be webinar, so I select it. It's a planned one, so it's not started yet. Then the start date could be maybe we start on 9th of the May, and then the end date could be we end on 22nd of May. Expected revenue in campaign, which I'm expecting can be somewhere around uh, this amount, and the budgeted cost that I'm looking forward to would be maybe somewhere around 90,000. And actual cost in campaign, of course, is something I cannot determine right now, so we'll have a look at it later. Then expected response. This is expected FYI. This could change. I can see the expected response is somewhere around 80%. I'm not sure about the numbers. I'm going to leave it blank. And then description is something that you can add. I am not going to add it for now. So let me save and create a campaign for you. Okay, so we have this campaign created and the different values that we entered into this campaign have been recorded. Now, the actual usage of this campaign is that I go to an opportunity and I link this particular campaign to an opportunity. That is, I say that this opportunity, which is pyramid, say solar panels, I'm going to link this with this particular campaign. That is for this particular opportunity. Created this campaign, and using that campaign, I got this particular client or this particular opportunity. So let me go and search for it. You already have this pre-populated here. Let me click on solar panels campaign and let me save it. Okay. I'll save it. And then now do you see the fields leads in campaign, converted leads in campaigns, contacts in campaigns, and so on. These fields are blank. Now, some of them are going to get updated. Let's see how. So let me go to the details tab, and I see that opportunities in campaigns has been increased to one. Why? Because we have linked one opportunity that was a result of this particular campaign that we sort of won, right? And it says value opportunities in campaign, it mapped the value from there, right? And so on. So if I am going to, let's say, map this particular campaign to one more lead, let's say, let me go to uh, 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 um, look for leads here. Let me open Phyllis Cotton and let me search for the campaign here. Somehow that particular field is not configured right now, but you get the idea, right? All in all, when you have an opportunity, when you have the leads, and when you say that, okay, using this particular campaign, I was able to fetch this particular lead, or maybe I was able to fetch this particular opportunity. Let's say I go to another opportunity and I again select the primary campaign source as to be solar panels campaign. And now I again go back to the campaign and refresh it. So herein, I see the value of the opportunities in campaign has again increased to two, from one to two. So all in all, uh, every win or every success that you get from this campaign can be recorded here, and it can be shown to you in numbers, which gives you a very fair idea of how your campaign has responded till now, right? And if you see, the value opportunities in campaign is also increased because it is going to fetch the amount from the opportunities which are linked. So that is how you see it, right? So all in all, when you are using a campaign and when you have these opportunities and leads one out of it, you get a one-stop view of all the opportunities and lead from there. If you go to the related list, there's an opportunities which are related, of course. Then there is attachments. You can go and maybe attach anything if you want, right? Maybe let's say if I go and attach this particular image, so if you have any banners or any logos or anything, you can go ahead and attach it to the campaign. And then if you go to campaign hierarchy, you can go and change the campaign hierarchy from here. That is view, or rather view it from here. And if you remember, when we started creating this campaign, we had a parent campaign field, right? So if you had that already populated, you would see the campaign hierarchy here. But let's not complicate it for now. Overall, that is what the concept of campaign is. That is how it is used. These are the standard fields. These are the results. If you see here, when leads and opportunities are associated, this is nothing but the pointers that we discussed in the detail section. That is the number of leads and number of opportunities basically correlated to it, right? So all in all, some features and benefits of campaign management are: number one, you can track campaign performances. Number two, you can do the lead management or get an idea of the leads. Number three, opportunity association, then reporting and analytics. And then of course you have the campaign hierarchy that we spoke about. That is, if you want to link one campaign to the other, you can do that. And then lastly, campaign member tracking. So this is all you need to know about the concept of campaign management in Salesforce as a BAQA or as a functional analyst. So I hope that this video helps you. In the next video, we're going to talk about the concept of activity management in Sales Cloud. So stay tuned and see you soon. Bye.